Hi everyone, my name is Vince Pockleb. I am the fitness director for UFC Gym Corona. Currently, I'm sitting inside of my home office, and what I want to do is talk to you today about a progressionary approach when it comes to client nutrition. As fitness professionals, you guys know that one of the biggest challenges for clients is always going to be nutrition. This is a very common thing. I think a lot of it has to do with just a kind of emotional attachment and the convenience when it comes to food. So really what we want to do is take the idea of the NASM OPT model, where we take a client from a stabilization, strength, and power phase and put them through a very similar program when it comes to their nutrition. A lot of times as fitness professionals, we hand over our client their meal plan in hopes that they're going to follow it for us to be able to help them get to their goals. As you know, nutrition is a very important part and a very critical part to our client's success. So this just allows us to be able to celebrate some small wins and be able to give some clients some perspective to go from one step to the next. So there's really 4 steps inside of this process. The way it starts under bad food unmeasured. This is a category where most clients will fall into. A client will have a specific goal but won't know how to get there, and a lot of it is rooted down into the way they're currently eating. I use the term bad food, not that I'm making judgments in regards to that, but if you just look at just kind of the food supply that we currently have, there's a lot of food that's found processed inside of boxes that have years and years of shelf life that our clients are eating. There's a lot of things that are marketed as good and healthy foods that may not be optimal choices when it comes to nutrition. And then a lot of our clients are just busy and really don't know the difference between good or bad food, so they're making the best decisions that they can, but they're eating foods that come through a drive-through. This is where most of our clients lie. The idea of measuring food and the idea of a certain amount of calories and proteins, carbs, and fats really isn't resonated inside of our client's mind yet. So I think it's very important to start for us as fitness professionals to meet our clients where they're at, and majority of the clients that we have, wherever we'll take on, will start inside of this bad food unmeasured category. So what's the next step? The next step is to take their current foods that they currently enjoy eating and be able to put some measurements in and around that. So I'm going to classify that as a bad food measured category. Now, I don't endorse eating bad food. At the end of the day, our clients, most of our clients are adults, and they're going to make their own decisions. I'm just giving this example, or this term, as bad food as their current kind of process to go from bad food unmeasured to a measured process, where we're going to actually get some insight in regards to what they're currently eating via food log. The inside of our operating system, we use DotFit as our online support system that involves a food log. It's very critical that we get a chance to be able to understand what our current clients' meals look like, and that will give us an idea of what adjustments we could make. Once we have an idea of what they're currently eating, we can make any necessary adjustments in regards to increasing of protein, fats, fiber, all of those things that come inside of a meal plan. Now this phase, most clients will stay inside of this phase for quite some time because the idea of them eating this perfect meal plan for the rest of their life is pretty unrealistic because people have night outs, people have to eat fast food, people have to eat foods that are a little bit more convenient. This is going to be continual adjustments. This is where most clients will spend some time while they're in the life cycle of kind of identifying their goals to fitness or their pathway to fitness. Now, once they've had a chance to be able to go through this bad food measured category, there is kind of a dotted line in this next step, which is good food unmeasured and good food measured. Now, not everybody's going to go into this good food unmeasured category, just like not everybody's going to go into the hypertrophy phase of the strength phase of the OPT model. But it is important when someone has demonstrated their ability to get a good understanding of balance of food, that we start improving their quality of food. So this goes from a client that says, okay, hey, I understand what I should and should not be eating. Now I want to be able to eat really the amount that I want. And this is going to be something that would be great for a young athlete that is growing up, where size really doesn't matter, or weight doesn't matter, where performance does matter. This is a very similar parallel to the idea of eating a primal type lifestyle or a paleo type lifestyle. It's not for everybody, especially if you have weight loss goals, because if you are in a good food unmeasured and have a weight loss goal, you can get off the mark pretty quickly, because you could eat too much good food and not lose weight, right? But it is important for us to be able to understand that there is kind of this phase inside of the process, and not everybody's going to stick to this particular bad food measured category for the rest of their life. Now, if someone has some very specific goals and they've had a chance to be able to understand the balance, the difference between good and bad food, the timing on when they're going to be eating food, the most optimal meal type program would be a good food measured program. This is where we take high quality supplementation in combination with good quality whole food, and we measure those things in a particular way where we say you're going to be consuming 40% carbohydrates, and you're going to split 30-30 between your proteins and fats. Your proteins are going to come from lean meats. Your carbohydrates are going to be coming from roots and fruits and vegetables. And your good fats are going to be, coming from things like coconuts and avocados and those types of items. At the same time, we're going to put a balance in between all of those things. And we're going to be able to combine that with great supplementation to be able to minimize calories, because your food calories are going to be limited to, I'm just going to throw out a random number of, let's just say 1,800 calories with that particular type of meal plan. So again, this would be a most ideal scenario to take somebody from not just meeting their particular goal, but just living an overall healthy lifestyle. And this is ideally where we want most clients to land. However, they're not going to get there overnight. They're not going to sign the personal training agreement with you today and go from eating a bunch of bad food unmeasured into this category, right? So it's important that we have a strategic plan. Us as professionals, it's important for us to be able to meet them exactly where they're at, which most clients are going to be inside of this category, bad food unmeasured. Again, just to do a real quick summary, there's 4 steps to taking a client through a progressionary nutritional program. That's bad food unmeasured. Next step, bad food measured. Third step, good food unmeasured. And ideally and optimally, good food measured in combination with a high quality supplement program. Other than that, that's all I got for you today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Continue to challenge yourself, continue to challenge your clients, continue to learn, and offer the clients the best service that you can. Other than that, I'll see you guys at the top. Let's continue to kick some butt. See you guys.